Hi, this is Alisir. We have got some special topic today, dealing with essay writing. So most of the students, while writing essay, they face problems. They get confused how to start essay, how to prolong it, how to conclude it. So there are some specific problems, or we can say common mistakes, common problems that every student has to face, particularly especially in exams. So I have picked up 5 common mistakes, 5 common problems that every student faces. So let's find out those common 5 mistakes, 5 problems faced by students. The first problem here we discuss is paragraphing. So paragraphing is the most, and you can say the biggest problem in essay writing for students. Students get confused in a composition. They have to go for 2 paras, 3 paras, 4, 5, whatever. So most of the students have got their own views, and without getting in details, they don't know. They get confused how many paras should be there. So I tell you over here that for college level or high school essays, you should not go less than 5 paras in an essay, or not more than 7. So it should be between 5 and 7 paras. A good composition, a good essay consists of 5 to 7 paras, and the first should be introductory para, and general discussion should be there, and the last one should be conclusion. The first should be general, last should be concluding, last one should be effective and to the point. One more thing here to discuss about paragraphing is that you must understand this thing. You have to pick up your mind over here is that every paragraph has got single thought. So I have found out during my 20 years career that most of the students, they face such difficulty when they go for para. They just mix up and merge up the things here and there, and there is the diversion of thought. So there should not be diversion of thought, there should be unity of thought instead. A unity of thought is a very good thing that will make an essay a compact thing to ponder on, to think on. So a unity of thought should be there. That means in every para you have to pick up single thought. If you are, for example, if you are picking up electricity in a para, so you have to focus on electricity only. If you are picking up one para for medical care, so you have to focus on medical care only, not diverging your thought to any other thing. You have to be focused. So that was first. Second problem that most students face is thesis statement. That means introductory statement. So they just pick up the question words and put there, or they keep on picking up the same thought again and again, and that makes some sort of awkward introductory para. So in introductory para, it needs paraphrasing actually. In fact, obviously, every single word should be paraphrased if you pick up some writer's view, opinion, or something like that. So that was second thing. Third problem that most students face is repetition of words. Repetition of words is the problem. So most of the students I have faced, they see just like this. When they go on writing, they think that they have got an idea that they need more and more words for building up a good essay. But that's not the point here. The real point is they need more synonyms instead. For example, if you want, if you have written already a word, you have used a word stop, for example, stop. So you cannot use stop again and again then. So you have to use deter, you have to use hindrance, you have to use hurdle, you have to use obstacle, you have to use break, or just like these synonyms for stop. So it would, charm up the things. So it won't look awkward. So that was third problem faced by students, repetition of words. So repetition of words should not be there. There should be more synonyms instead. It doesn't need more words actually. It needs more synonyms. So when you go for writing some essay, some composition, So you should be more engrossed, or you should find some more synonyms before writing it. Okay, so fourth problem is repetition of thought. I have found out the next thing is prolonged sentences, confused sentences, and at the same time again and again repeating the same thought. So you have to diversify there. So there should be diversion of thought. That means you cannot say again and again the same thing. Why this problem comes to students? It comes only because that teachers in the middle years or in lower grades, they engulf you, they just encircle your ideas, not to ponder here and there, not to think, not to have freedom of mind while writing essay. You just have to memorize the things and just write down those lines. So there's a problem. There's a big problem. There's a big problem because students in the upcoming years, upcoming time in college level or university level, they pick up the same thought as have been trained earlier. And a child's mind is just like a blank paper. So when they are not being trained to go for freedom of thought, freedom of mind, freedom of usage of words, phrases, clauses, sentences, thoughts, ideas, new ideas, so that becomes a problem, that becomes a hurdle to them. So I recommend here that you have to be very free in your mind while writing an essay. So, but those thoughts should not be unclear. Those should be pretty much clear, precise, and focused. So that was number 4. So let's go to number 5. Number 5 is conclusion of essay. Conclusion of essay is it should be authentic, it should be to the point, it should be precise, it should be effective. It should grab readers' attention. Two things are very much important over here. One, it should grab readers' attention. Second is it should conclude the thing what you want to give to the reader. Your idea should be clear cut. It should be crystal clear to the reader what you want to give him. So it should not be unclear. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.